So hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Chocolate Travels. My name is Joseph, and I'm here with Giedre from Gguni Dates Cacao. She's based out in Spain. So we're gonna talk about how they got started, talk about your company, your chocolate, and we'll go from there. So welcome. What can you tell us about yourself? How did you get started in making your own chocolate?
Well, it's actually more my husband's thing, but I'm the talker and he's the maker.
Okay. He likes to be behind the scenes.
Yeah, more like making chocolate. And now he's making chocolate right now.
Nice.
And so actually we came to Spain. We are Lithuanians living in Spain, and we came to Spain. I'm actually a psychologist, and I went with my job, with counseling online.
Okay.
And but my husband had to change something in his life to start something new in Spain, and he was always was interested in foods, in different foods, and how they are made, and fermentation things, and also he was also very interested. So somehow he came to cacao beans. And it was probably more simple to find cacao beans in Spain, because there are a few wholesalers of resellers. I don't know how to name them correctly.
Is this an idea he had in Lithuania, or he didn't even think about it?
No, he didn't have in Lithuania. Just when we came here, he somehow. I don't know. It just seems that it's closer here with the chocolates.
Yeah, they like chocolate.
Because anyway, Spain had
they brought it to Europe.
Connections. It has a lot of connections with South America, where the cacao grows. So probably somehow it is connected this way. It was his idea, and also I'm a chocolate lover, so he likes to make something interesting and nice and healthy, and I'm a chocolate lover, so of course I said yes, do it. Let's do it.
Very nice. Was it exciting at the beginning, or was it very frustrating? Was it because making chocolate, people know how to bake, they know how to cook, but nobody really knows how to make chocolate. So how did you guys find it?
Yeah, so it was very exciting. We were looking into like many videos and things, how people do it. And my husband, he's very curious about things, and he was discovering many things. And also from the very beginning, we already decided that our chocolates will be sweetened with dates. But nobody. There's no videos
examples,
how to make chocolate with dates. So
let's talk about then your ingredients, because on your website and your bars, you're very specific that you don't want to use refined sugar, you don't want to use milk powder, you don't want to use emulsifiers. So what is it that you do want to use in your chocolate, and why? Why do you prefer those ingredients?
Yeah, so it's in general, when we started making chocolate, our idea was to make chocolate which would be healthy, but all the ingredients would be nutritionally valuable. Even the sweetness will come from the fruit, which is
so for people who don't know, why is date more nutritional than regular sugar?
Because it's a fruit, it's a whole fruit with all the fiber. All the vitamins, minerals, and it's really it's full of vitamins and minerals. So it's a lot different, and also it has, of course, less sugar, and the sugars are covered with fiber.
Right. So it's not just sweet; you got other things with it.
It has the power of nutritional things. And also all the other ingredients which we add, they also have the nutritional values. Because, for example, we put orange peel, we peel fresh oranges, and so the skin of the orange also has a lot of vitamin C and all other vitamins. and also the mint leaves. They are whole. It's not that we take some part of the mint or just use this.
Right.
The taste
So
of the
it's the
mint.
whole ingredients. Everything.
Yeah. So the main idea is to have whole ingredients, so that the ingredients would be whole.
Yeah.
But why we don't? So the sugar. That's why, because sugar doesn't give you anything else, just the energy. And we wanted so that the ingredients would give you many things, not just pure energy. So this is about sugar. Emulsifier is something which probably it's something which taken from somewhere, put to somewhere, and it's maybe in sugar is also, it's just from the plant,
right.
But when it's taken away and you put it somewhere, then it's not really how it works in the nature.
Right.
So
it's not something somebody can't extract emulsifier at home if they were cooking, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's something
not
very
too natural. It's removed a bit from nature in a way.
Yeah. So it's not too natural, and it's like too processed, and so there's no need of emulsifier actually.
Right. It's helpful. It makes chocolate easier, but like you said, it's not necessary. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just probably like we don't look for easier. So
right. Yeah.
We look more.
Your number one
quality.
Is quality, flavor, nutrition. That's number one.
Yeah. So this is and also about the milk. Milk powder is also like too processed. This is one thing, but in general, we didn't want to put the milk because of the milk intolerance of our daughter, and also like milk allergy people around us. They're having milk allergies, and so then later on we also added that we don't put nuts, so that people who have nut allergies could eat our chocolate. So this is,
and gluten too. You stay away from anything gluten.
Sorry?
And gluten too.
And gluten too. Gluten. Yeah, but
so
gluten maybe not so usual in chocolate, but nuts and milk it's always everywhere.
Yeah.
So this is our path with which we chose to make chocolate which would be appropriate to most of people. So
okay. And how challenging was it? Because sugar, especially if you're making dark chocolate, it's basically just cocoa bean and sugar. Now you're using date powder. What are the challenges you guys faced when you decided to use date powder?
And the main challenges were that the machines couldn't mill them properly. It wasn't so easily milled.
Also, you milled your own date powder?
No, we were buying mills already, but the machines later, anyway, it's too rough. In the beginning, we started not milling them, just mixing with the mass. So it was quite a rough chocolate. But then later we started to mill them, but it's still not easy to mill. And also what was the main thing is that it was sticking to the machine. So it's not the sugar. It has fibers and
there's more things that makes the chocolate a lot thicker, substance.
And it is thicker, but not too much actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's workable, but it just the most important thing is to it took us quite a lot of time, like trying how to really do it so it works.
Okay. So at the moment you're using one origin of bean. So why did you choose this origin? And do you plan to, because a lot of chocolate makers nowadays, like the craft chocolate makers, a lot of it's about origins. And some people it's not, which is fine. So I'm just wondering, why did you choose this bean? Are you planning to have other origins? What are your goals?
Actually our idea was not to show origins, actually. The main idea was to find the beans which are soft and not too sour, not too bitter, so that it would be the pleasant taste for the general people in general. And but actually we were changing beans because we started with Venezuela and it was Patanemo. Then later we couldn't get Patanemo, so we changed to other Venezuela beans. Then we changed to Nicaragua. but we actually we came to Nicaragua so to get the ecological seal, because in Venezuela they don't have it, but it also we like the quality of those Nicaragua beans a lot. And but the main idea is that we are looking for the beans which are not soft. It's not too sour, not too bitter. Maybe for some bean to bar lovers, it's not too expressed.
Right.
It's soft.
That's a big part of the craft chocolate movement, just like other craft foods like craft beer, is these interesting, unique flavors, right? But then that doesn't appeal to everybody. So
yeah, exactly.
You want to make a nutritious, a flavorful food that many people will enjoy. Right?
Yeah. So it's the main idea is like that. But maybe we are thinking maybe we will try also to have some variety of different origins, maybe. But at this moment we are more like adding other things to make more tastes with something like full. So it would give you more like nutritional.
And the flavors that you're adding, orange, the mint, are these flavors that you think appeal to you and your Lithuanian background, or is it for the Spanish people that really like those flavors, or is it universal? What do you think?
It's probably we look what we like ourselves, of course. But also, we see that the flavors. It's the people, because we live in the area where there are many people from many countries, because it's a touristic area. So we meet many people like from Europe mostly, but from USA also some people sometimes. And we see that, for example, like English people like the chocolate with mint, and Spanish with cinnamon.
Wow.
Well, it's not all of them, but
it's more common. Yeah.
For example, the Lithuanians, they also like mint and vanilla.
Okay.
And orange. The orange is like by everyone, I think.
Yeah. Well, like southern Spain. Southern Spain is known for the oranges, right? Valencia.
Yeah. We have a lot of oranges around.
You have good oranges. Yeah. Okay.
So those oranges we use for our chocolates. We buy the oranges and then eat the rest. And
nice. Nothing goes to waste. Very good. Yeah, and it's interesting too, because when I talk about commercial chocolate to customers, to clients, we talk about how the reason why a lot of commercial chocolate is very simple in flavor is because they want to appeal to most people. But then again, it's sometimes too simple, and they also their priority is not flavor and nutrition. So you want a product that not only appeals to a lot of people, but also you're maintaining that what's important is using whole ingredients, nutritional ingredients. It's not just about enjoying chocolate, you're getting something from it.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So this is the idea that that you're not just eating chocolate and feeling like guilty.
Right. So
but more like eating chocolate and feeling that your like your body is fed.
So that brings me to my next question, because a lot of people today still don't associate chocolate with food or nutrition, right? Chocolate is a sweet, a dessert, like candy. So from what you know and your chocolate and what you know in general, how would you explain to people who don't associate chocolate with health? How is it healthy? How are your chocolate bars benefiting their health? What would you say?
So it's probably like the chocolate made in the big factories with many like processes and very processed chocolates. They lose a lot of things, antioxidants and all many other things during the process. But in general, cacao is very nutritional. Probably you know it. I believe so. But people maybe don't really know it after all. But it's very nutritional, and also as we are our process is quite short. It has, and also we don't alkalize our cacaos. We don't do any processes.
What's wrong with? Well, for people who don't know, what's wrong with alkalizing?
Alkalizing. What is usually done in the big factories? So it's to make the taste like, I don't know, more acceptable.
Mild,
or something. Mild, but alkalization, during alkalization, I saw some studies, it shows that the cacao the chocolate loses like 60% of antioxidants during this process.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a lot less nutritious.
So a lot of people think that sometimes some commercial chocolate, they put a lot of bad ingredients. Some of them do, but like for instance, Lindt doesn't. Their ingredients are good, but the quality of the cacao is not so good. But another thing that we don't see is, like you said, the processing. So commercial chocolate, if they alkalize the cacao, strips a lot of the antioxidants, which cacao is very high in. But then also roasting, right? A lot of commercial, they over roast.
Over roast, yes.
Right? You guys probably roast just enough,
we
right?
roast very mildly, actually. Our roasting is very mild.
Which also allows more antioxidants to be preserved.
And also it's what is important about roasting, we were making the testing of roasting, like the cancerogenous, I don't know how to say in English. Which can make you ill, like by cancer.
Cancerous.
So because when you roast, by roasting, they might raise
carcinogens, right?
Yeah.
Like if you burn your food.
So we were making, so it's like for the babies biscuits, in the level of baby biscuits. So
I see. Low carcinogen, but roasted enough to still build the flavor. So it's something which we can do, because we have a little. We are just two of us, me and my husband, and we are like doing all the process, and we know how we do it. And we do it like from the bean, roasting softly and milling, not many hours. So just all in. And also about the why it's healthy, because it has all the added things like orange peel. It has the whole ingredients, the dates.
Whole ingredients, vanilla. We take all the whole vanilla and so on. So all of them have.
How have customers in Spain, where you are, and I guess tourists too, how did they receive your chocolate? What are some positive and maybe some negative responses you got from people at the market when you're selling your chocolate?
Well, usually there are people who don't like, who like very sweet chocolate. Those people say that, well, I don't know, but actually we get really many good reactions, as people like that it's like more healthy. It's sweet with dates, and they like the taste. And so actually when we are in the markets and or somewhere, now we opened a little part of our little factory as a shop. Nice. So we also like greet people and let them taste. So usually they like it, and they actually excited about the idea to make a healthier chocolate. And what I really like, that I see that more and more parents don't prefer to give, for example, to children something sweetened with dates than with the sugar. So
okay. So there's people in Spain where you live that are becoming more health conscious, asking questions about that sort of stuff. And you also, it looks like on your website that sometimes you sell back to Lithuania or maybe Germany. Do you notice any differences between customer preferences as far as flavors or just chocolate in general?
Yeah, well, I think that maybe Lithuanians are more interested in how healthy the food is than Spanish people. In Germany, probably too, more or less. But in general, the taste, as I told you, it's a bit differs that how they choose which taste. No, but also we're selling actually to USA too. We have some customers who are like buying every month.
Oh, good. So you ship to North America too. Okay. That's
good. So we're selling there too, and somehow we're very happy to have some customers there who are repeating.
Nice. It's interesting that you said Lithuania and maybe Germans are more health conscious in a way, because places like Spain, Italy, and whatnot, they're more traditional with their foods, right? Where it seems like in Northern Europe, similar to North America, people become more conscious now about the ingredients. Whereas in Spain or Italy, they don't really view ingredients in the same way now as other countries. So that's interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
It's really interesting. Yeah.
I also noticed that you have a Kickstarter campaign on your business. So what made you decide to set this up? And how's it going? And do you have plans? Is this for new plans or ideas in the future for your business?
Yeah, well, it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It is a long, like old
Okay.
Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So it's not now, but yeah, in the beginning we began with practically nothing
Right.
to make chocolate, like the champion juicer and so on. So it was like a lot of work, very little production, and so on.
Yeah.
So this Kickstarter was to be able to really start somehow producing at least a little bit more.
Okay.
So yeah. So actually, we were not so prepared for the Kickstarter. As later I understood that we had to make some normal marketing campaign or something to make
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Because it was more like our work, like gathering from our relatives and
Right.
friends. But well, there were people who really like,
Okay.
which we didn't know,
So
but we succeeded. So
do you recommend that for people like you who want to start off in chocolate? Do you think it was a good idea to use Kickstarter or?
Well, no.
No?
No,
Okay.
I mean, I would recommend in the sense that you should actually to really gather from the people whom you don't know. You have to make a very, very good marketing strategy and so on.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know, maybe you can just sell directly then.
Right.
Doing all
Yeah.
this, investing money in marketing and so on.
Especially when it comes to food, marketing is number one, you know, it's really
Yeah,
important.
yeah.
So a lot of people who get into chocolate, like you or me or whoever, some of us are not marketers. That's not our strength,
not at
right?
all.
So
I hate marketing.
we can do wonderful things, we can make wonderful products, but then we don't know how to sell it. And that's that's a big problem. Yeah.
And my husband actually, he had the idea that if I make a very good product, then it's gonna sell itself, because
a lot of people think that.
But no, it's not like this.
No. Especially, I worked in the food industry many years.
Yeah.
And you see the businesses that do so well. Sometimes their product is good, but not amazing. Sometimes it's not that good. And you're like, a lot of people don't really, depends on where you live, but a lot of people don't understand quality when it comes to food. And so marketing, unfortunately, is once you have your business, you have your products, it's kind of all marketing. And it's tough, especially if you don't like marketing. It's tough to put all your energy in that. Yeah. So we talked about this already, but what is the best way for people to contact you, to purchase your bars, whether they're in Europe, United States? Where do you ship? What would you like to say?
Yeah, so in Spain there are also like physical places where, like shops, and in Lithuania too, and in Germany.
Oh, nice. And they can find that on your website?
Yeah, they can find the places on our website, but from all the rest, and also in those places also maybe there is no shop close, so of course they can buy in our website. So it's Gguni Dates Cacao.com.
Okay. Is there anything else that you wanted to mention about your business? Your company?
We just I just want to say that we are really like people who we are not businessmen. We are just doing it passionately because we believe in the idea. We believe that this is a good thing to do, to have this to make people this option to really enjoy chocolate and feel like that you are doing good for your body.
Excellent.
Okay.
Well, it was very nice to talk to you. Thank you so much.
To you too.
And I wish you all the best for your business.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet
Bye.
you. Take care. Bye. Download the free Bean to Bar app to connect with incredible chocolate makers from around the world. Also be sure to visit beantobarworld.com, your portal for all things fine chocolate, virtual tastings, free learning resources, research, and much more. Subscribe to the newsletter to stay in touch, and donate to the free app and free resources here. Contact me for any chocolate-related questions you may have.